Seems to be doing a lot better now. Oh my god, this is so much better. I can actually hear the damn music like it was intended to be heard. Oh, this is so much better. I hope the quality on your guys' end isn't too low down. Give me a second. Everybody probably left or something. Are you still here? Oh, I can't spell. Oh god, it's so much better on my end. Oh my god, sound alerts, please! I know, I'm sorry. Hold on, what if I... I'm watching the web captioner try to understand what I'm saying here. Oh hey Kevin, how you doing? I did how have you been? Oh, it's a bit loud. Which is a bit loud? The game loud? Okay, give me a second. I'm doing good. Just got some technical difficulties worked out. I was trying to stream at a different resolution and the game did not like it. Or, to be precise, my CPU did not like it. But now it is much better. I'm doing good. Oh, by the way, I just added a captions. Voice is low. I'm used to the voice being low. Yeah, the music's a bit loud. I've turned it down to negative 14 decibels, 15. Is that any better? And I'm trying to be louder. I think it might be like just loud music in general right now, but I can turn it down more. What properties does the audio have? Is it any better now, Alice? Let's see. Let me test it with a few voice lines. No. Deep. Well, you're here talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. And hell yeah, Kevin. Going clothes shopping, that's good. I should probably do that at some point too. I get ya. I mean, most of my clothes are from my parents, so... No, not a fashionable bone here. And Kevin, you let me know how the sound is too. I don't know how good it is at the moment. I think it should be better. Hold on, I want it at a... There we go, nice. a nice solid even -15 instead of it having decimals. Gross. Let me see how... I always want to see. It's definitely better, thank you. And the web captioner is looking accurate for the most part. So if you want to use that, go for it. Is there like a... Hold on, I want to check something. I wonder if there's like a closed captions, like... some way to like... display that you have the option better than how Twitch does it. Maybe like a tag or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking about these things. Closed captions, I can add that as a tag. Okay, cool. So the option is there. It was there before, but it wasn't very good. But now I'm using the web captioner, which should be a lot better. Yeah. Yay. Let me know if it's still too loud. Alice and or Kevin. Because I know my voice can be kind of quiet and can get drowned out by the music very easily. There's another body out there for me as well. Oh yeah, we're like... I forgot completely that we're just like... We just got Tron. We just got reverse Tron. We got pulled out of the cyber world into the real world. Nani?
肉体から精神データが分離してしまい、個別の存在として現実世界に現れた。
Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and manifested in the real world independently?
それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が壊れたデータの怪人のような姿に変化した。
Or maybe your body was somehow moved to Shinjuku, where it was corrupted into the form you now have. Interesting.
いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、目の前にまさしく摩訶不思議な姿をした君。
Oh yeah, we're not losing, we're not skipping frames, we're not missing frames. Hell yeah, much better now. The whole situation is entirely too peculiar. Yet here you are, standing before me, as much as that shouldn't make sense. Is it just space?
状況証拠による単純な推理しかできない。早速情報収集を進めよう。
I think this area just might have louder music than usual for the game, unfortunately. But I don't know, that loading screen was kind of loud too at the beginning. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. We need to gather more information, and quickly.
まずは君がエデンにログインした場所の現状を確認するのが定石だろう。君はどこでログインしたんだ？
Going by the book, you should check out where you were logged into Eden, which was where? This is part of some wicked scheme, isn't it? Okay. Damn, my protagonist got trust issues already. Harsh. Come now, you don't trust me?
電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を誇るクレミ探偵事務所だ。
You were at the Kuremi Detective Agency, which has solved a number of rather bizarre cases, including cybercrimes.
君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明する。
Yeah, alright, let me turn it down even more then. I can actually, you know, Once I remember how to get to the options, which I don't remember, I can think of nobody more suited to solving the mystery than me. And you're even sitting on the sofa for clients. Here, I'll turn on the music even more, and then once I get to what were the buttons for this game? Hold on. I am literally looking this up. Okay, go for it, Alice. I hope the phone call goes good. Let's see. Shoot. Keyboard. Oh, PC settings. I can't believe I'm having to look this up. Oh, is it D-pad control? Hold on. Let's see. Oh. It should be left control. Neither of the controls are working, so I might not be able to do it when I'm talking here. Unfortunate. But yeah, let's just speed through this and then we'll change the volume. No need to worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Lady, you're gonna go out of business quick with a model like that. Let's pretend you've boarded a luxury liner. Say, the Mary Celeste. Huh. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Where did you log in? But first, before we do anything else, we must do something about your appearance. You can't even walk around outside like that, and it looks pretty unstable as well. Yeah. I've had a good look, and you are truly a massive data, a true digital body. Yet you hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me. Proof that you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body. If your body is comprised of data, then it could be easy to do something by your appearance. Incorporate compatible data and make repairs. You should have the same basic structure as an avatar used with an eating. It would be excellent if there were avatar parts in the data found lying around Kowloon. The only issue is whether or not you can log in your current state. Anyways, let me... Okay. Can I get to my... What is it? Did something happen with the television? Over here. Jump. Nani? Jump? I couldn't possibly jump. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was peeking the audio there. Okay, but can I get to a part where I can control the game again, please? Urged on by the voice, I took a leap of faith. But what the heck happened? Looks like I can go forward after all. Can I move? Can I move? Can I move? There we go. Digital network. This is a digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the directional buttons or the L stick. Battle may be initiated, so be on guard when moving. Let me, options. Why don't, no, I don't want to return to the title screen. I want to, why, backspace, shift? No options for me, I know, right? It is not letting me free. Oh, I didn't mean to go that fast. Did my button stick down? No, it just... Okay, I just slide along. Oh, jeez. Oh. Here's a random... Oh, God, they're cute. Hiya! Take that! Attaku! Ow. Very rude. Let's just attack it. Okay, that's enough to kill it. Okay, please, what? Why can't I get to the options? What curse is this? How can I not open up the start menu? Hold on. Jeez Louise. I can zoom in. Oh. What, dude? I don't remember what button. I know that's back and that's forward. And those are to the right and left. And T is zoom in. I'm just pressing all the buttons at this point. Oh, there we go, there we go. Jesus Christ, finally. Okay. Options. Let's just leave it at that for now. And then I can turn up this somewhat, probably. Let me know how it is now. Or at once... I think it was V? Or was it B? Let's save, first of all. Oh my god. This game is very bright. I'm gonna turn down the brightness on my... Oh, no. Hacha matcha. Oh, it's back. X was back. Or was Z back? Why isn't... No, it was backspace is back. Of course. Let me know if that's any better. It sounds better, for me at least. And let me know if it's too low as well. We don't want that. So let's go this way. Oh my god, they're cute! Why is everything in this game so cute? Also, I'm gonna go for you first, Pokemon. Oh, I put it right back to the same volume? No! Okay. Okay, I turned it down. Again. So hopefully that's better. Oh, did I miss with my attack? Or did it just do no damage? Oh! Crit! Oof. I've really been in a RPG mood, which is why I wanted to go back to this. Because, this volume is good? Okay, cool. Good for you, at least? That's good. I'm sure when Alice gets back, she'll let me know, too. But yeah, I recently... What are my settings? Why does it... Oh. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I recently played through both Bravely Default. Well, that wasn't super recent. And then I played through Bravely Second recently. Which has had me in a very RPG mood. Oh nice, you fully heal whenever you level up, that's good. Get his ass. There we go. It's so cute! Oh my god. What I really appreciated in the two Bravely games was that they kind of just went wild with like what the classes could do. Like there was a class that let you wield another weapon instead of equipping your body armor, or just your armor. And then you could upgrade it further to where you could wield another weapon instead of your headgear as well. Or it's the other way around, but and since both Bravely games work on the, premise of Bravely and Default, where you can default to gain Brave points and then spend them to use extra turns. Oh, I can just log out here. Okay, that was quick. Oh. The exit, it's gone. Guess I can't go back the way I came. And let's see if the settings change makes me run any quicker. Because last time we had an abysmal running speed, but it looked quicker this time. Is this Eden? This is Kyoko Kuremi. Can you hear me? I nearly lost you, but I managed to get a trace. What the heck happened? Looked like you were just sucked into the terminal and disappeared. I see. I'm guessing you passed through the actual network lines themselves. The office terminal is connected to Eden's network. You rode the flow within wires as data and appeared in Eden. I'm turning it down even more on my end. I don't know why. Hopefully that's not too quiet. Ooh-ha. So then for you, the network appears as an actual series of roads. Still, it's shocking to see you make such a direct transition from the real world to the digital one. To submerge in the digital world just by touching the terminal. A dive. No, a jump. From now on, I'm going to call that ability of yours a connection jump. What a happy little unexpected accident. Now you can go look around for avatar part data. Head to Kowloon. There's plenty of junk data lying around in Kowloon. Should be easy to find what you need. Let's see how we run. Oh my god. Oh no. Is there like an auto run feature or something? Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, it's still so slow. Oh my god. You never want to run low on items for escaping dungeons. Your export, your home gate. Whoa, what's wrong with your avatar? You should tell the admins to do something. How in the world did you end up looking like that? Is that some sort of error? A hack? Nah, it's what happens when somebody screenshots your NFT avatar. That was a terrible joke. Just like NFTs are. There's no such thing as having too many recovery items. That's just hacker common knowledge. I always have an extra or 3. What am I doing talking with a noob like you? I hope nobody saw me. Go on, get lost. Jeez. We are still so slow. This is running. This is walking, by the way. I'm gonna let this speak for itself. Let's see how long it takes for us to get to that person over there. Let me just check my phone, check Twitter, you know. Kevin, you'll probably be graduated from college by the time I'm done walking over to this person. It is good. Oh, hey Jess, how you doing? Look at our walking speed. We are schmoovin'. What are you doing? This place is supposed to be for members only. How did you even get here without a pass? And your avatar is really weird. Are you some kind of a rookie hacker? Wee! A rookie hacker. Wee! That's a terrible Scooby-Doo voice. How did you get in? I know I locked the room. Is this a bug? Yes. Oh shit, I did! I'm so sorry, Jess. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. What day was it? Shit. Well, happy late birthday. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I should have made sure to schedule a stream then. But you know me, I'm terrible with schedules. Who are you supposed to be? Are you a member of this chat room? I've never seen that avatar before. I'm sorry. Let's see, I need to get to Kowloon. Which button is A? It's this one. No, it's just space. This way. Come on. Huh? Nani? Nani the fuck? Guess I should go in the direction of that voice. Well, happy birthday now. Do you want me to sing happy birthday for you, Jess? Would that make you feel better? Oh, it's the girl from the beginning. We chose 2 different, No? Okay. Well, maybe I'll do it anyways. So you can hear my voice. Let me know if the volume's too low now. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. For once, the game volume might be lower than my voice. It never happens. I'm just gonna turn it up a bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. You always come in here. You've always got the worst times. And during the weekdays too. Terrible. How could you, Jess? Welcome to Digilab. This place has a faint connection with the digital world. A paradise for Digimon. I am Mirai Mikagura. I open this paradise unto you. What? What? Let's ask about the Digilab. The Digital Monster Laboratory. You could call it the DML for short, I suppose. I recommend calling it the Digilab, though. Okay, oh, we have to ask both questions. It's fine, Jess, so long as you're getting enough sleep. The DML? Yeah, I don't... Oh, whoa. Oh no. You know what? There isn't enough... this isn't the true internet. There's not enough leet speak and oh whoa. Sleep, what is that? I can't believe you. Although I relate sometimes too well. Recently I've been sleeping too much, which is a weird feeling for me. I literally was gonna stream last night, and then I was too tired, and then I went to sleep at like 5 or 6, and then I slept till like 9 or 10 this morning. It was wild. I think I got up and I played some games in between that though, but it was still a lot of sleep. You hate sleeping or hate not being able to sleep? It's okay if you don't know about it, for now at least. Listen, I can't control the sleep. It just comes over me. I know, I think it was Kevin, you said you have some narcolepsy as well, I think? No, I can't do anything anymore? Oh, rip. Ugh.
時が来ればおのずと知ることになるはずだから。
Yeah. Oh, do you have that, or just in general, you know? Just in general, the world is on stop because of that. I remember when it was a 2-week lockdown. I was supposed to be in the 3-hour tour. God, my parents are old. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I have that, Kevin, thankfully, but I know you do, and that's gotta be a little bit rough, probably. I mean, I can't say anything because I don't have it, obviously, but I'm just... Let me get a shovel to dig this hole deeper. Zoom. Yeah,
私があなたを呼んだ。それは少し違うわ。
I called you? No, that's not quite it.
あなたが私を呼んだ。
It was you who called me. Oh, are you quarantined for now, Jess? I know I had to do a couple of quarantines back when I was working at the hospital, just in case. Was not fun. Mostly just spent it sleeping, honestly. Because even if I didn't have it, I still felt like shit. What is that one? Oh my god, I think, I don't think I have their emotes anymore. I know, Arakira has, like, a similar emote to that. Hold on. Let me shrink the... Trying to see what emotes I have. Changes all the time. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, that would hopefully help it. Yes, of course, a hug. Yes, a socially distanced hug. Here, some pats. Honestly, coffee doesn't I feel like it doesn't do much for me. I only drink these, we have some energy drinks of sorts. I only drink them because I like the taste, honestly. Angie. Yes. Let the rage flow. What is it that the the rage consume you. Fall to the dark side. I need to watch the Star Wars movies. I don't know if I've ever watched all of them, honestly. The rage. Despite all my rage, I am still just a renegade. It was you who called me.
あなたはデジモンと深く交わり始めている。
You are beginning to develop a deep connection with Digimon, digital monsters.
その運命の交差に私は引き寄せられ、あなたを見つけた。
Lady, this is a computer. What strings of fate are you talking about? Our strings of fate intertwined and drew me in, and so I found you.
つまり私はあなたに呼ばれたのよ。
In other words, it was you who called out to me. I'm trying to remember, I think last stream there was like some really cryptic, like, or last stream of this. There was like some really cryptic images that popped up. Something about like forgotten classmates or something? I can't remember. It's been a little bit since we played this. Well, that's enough of that for now.
まずはここがどういう場所か自分の目で確かめて。
Oh my god, so many anger. So much anger and hatred in my chat. Why would you do this? So much anger. Oh, that one, poor Osad. That one's cute. Too much anger. First off, what kind of place is this? Go and check it out with your own eyes. Let's see. Well then, I suppose we are. In the Digilab, you can use a variety of facilities that will help you on your journey. Maybe a sword. I do need a sword. Digifarm? Mirror dungeon, interesting. Give you a sword? Do I have a... No. What is this? Click to learn more. Oh, okay. No violence, only... No violence in my stream. Unless it is in-game. Let's see, Digifarm, Mirror Dungeon, Shop, Coliseum, and then Medical Machine. Okay. So let's see. Oh my god! Why is this the running speed? Okay, so we have Palmon. What is my stomach doing? What was that? Oh, Digivolving returns up Digimon to level 1 but raises their max level and abilities. There's more than one Digivolution route. Jesus. And Digimon can Digivolve into various forms, written in Digivolution guides depending on the conditions met. There are also Digimon you get by fusing two Digimon together through DNA Digivolution. Thank you. Digivolution. Oh my god. I can't talk today. Thank you for the pats and love. So you make them weaker, but will increase their max level and abilities. Abilities affect not only the conditions for Digivolving, but the maximum values of parameters you can enhance in Digifarms. Have you played any of the, Has anybody in chat ever played any Digimon games? Oh my god, how many Digivolutions are possible? Max HP, level 14, level 14. I think I played one on the GBA, but it was like a fighting game rather than anything like this. So, backspace. I am just gonna take it all in. Cat! Let me pet it. Let me pet the cat. Let me pet the cat. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. No, I don't care about you. I'm gonna pet the cat. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Yeah, what's up, Jess? Digimon kept at the... Cat! Cat pat. Good cat. I've missed having a cat. Oh, we have a dog that's smaller than the cats that we've owned. So it's almost the same. Hold on, I got more pat emotes. Oh. And there. That is me petting the cat. I actually have never... You're gonna be shocked. I've never played Minecraft. I have somehow never played it. Let's see, let's check each of these. I'm assuming that's what we have to do to progress. Recover for 200 yen? I think we're fine. I don't know how I still haven't played it. I honestly should have it at some... I should have gotten it at some point. Welcome! Please select a transaction. Yeah. Let's see, feed the cam? On rare occasions. Oh, that's interesting. That is a lot of moolah, though. Well, I don't know if that's a lot. But developer know-how. Sleuth's secret. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess never is a strong term. I have... One time I went over to a friend's place, and I think I watched him build something in Minecraft. I don't think I actually took any control. I can't believe we can't pet the cat. 0 out of 10 game. 0 out of 10. Anyways, give you a good explanation of the terminals here, so make sure you remember them all. Okay, are we done? Oh wait, I haven't gotten to all of them, have I? But yeah, I just somehow... Yeah. I don't remember if I actually did anything on it or not. Network battle. Yes, this would be a good... Okay, so, don't want to throw myself into the ring quite yet. Let's see if there's anything else. Mirror dungeon. By using shortcuts. Ah. You're watching. Huh? Huh? Was it good? And what is that you know what is that show about? I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna ask. I'm assuming it's a show. Assuming it's an anime. What is it about? Let's see, you can using shortcut gates. Of course, yes. One of my favorite quotes from the Somnium Files, which is a game I am absolutely going to play on stream at some point, if only to force my friends to finally play it or experience it. It has a line, what is it? Stranger on the beach. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant My Yaoi as like a show or something. I don't know why I thought that. What is it? The line, it's like... It's about BL manga, because you find some BL manga in a cabinet of one of the main character Date's co-workers' workspace. And it says like... It's like what does it say? Boys love. A pure form of love between men. Don't be so close-minded. And I was... It's so good, because this is in like the, like the descriptions for everything. There's like descriptions in the files for stuff. It'll, anyways, but it's great. Stranger on the beach, huh? I'll, don't mind me. Just gonna save that for later. And we're good. I didn't do anything. Okay, hold on. And we're just going back to the game. Don't? Oh, come on. Let's see, the mirror dungeon. What? I am a 20-something-year-old. I can do what I want. I'm an adult. Come on now. I am not that pure. So are we done here? Or is there... Do we just leave? Oh, okay. No. Have you understood the Digilab? Everything here is meant to assist you, so please use them well. Hush. Listen. Oh, I guess. Do you understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let me see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing. A small token for you. Listen. Same, Listen, it's better than me, you know, getting back on Grindr. I need to delete that app, honestly. I'm gonna do it now, actually. But anyways, ignore that I've said anything like that. Very, very innocent, for sure. Most definitely. Oh, what? Oh, we got something. I don't know what happened to us. I got a hacking skill. Let's go. Yeah, they're not great. It's tough to get a genuine conversation on them. I mean, I don't mind dick pics. It's just, you know, they all start looking the same after a while. At least send me one that's new or exciting. Also, by the way, yes, this this is why the stream is... What is it, like for mature audience or something? The Z, yes. Hacking skills shine in combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. How you use your skills is up to you. Never forget that. Listen, I haven't hooked up with somebody in months, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon. Live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. By deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It's a very important ability. It will even change your life. It stays like that? Oh, yeesh. You worry too much. It's not like I've done unsavory things at a mall once before. Twice. Different malls, though. Once in the bathroom and once in the storage area. Anyways, ignoring that. Back to the game. Connection jump. That's what you call your curious skill. Thank you, I appreciate it, Jess. I know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, different. You know, it was fun. The time I was with a partner, that was actually decent. It was fun. The other time, eh. Some guys just... Ay, ay. Anyways, back to the game that has nothing to do with anything I'm talking about. But I'm certain it's a skill that will serve you in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. Thank you. Good boy. We're on the field. Press... What is that? The X button? I don't know which button that is on my keyboard. To open the hacking skill menu. Unless it actually is the X button. I don't think it is. Because B is the X button. To use a skill, the Digimon in the party must meet the necessary conditions. You can check the conditions of a skill from the player menu of your Digivice. Hey, rude. We haven't gotten into like the meat of it. We just like finished the prologue recently. It's chapter 1 still. You were heading to Kowloon, I suspect. Just this once, I'll let you use the special exit. Next time, go to the access point, if you please. Wow. Access points. Communication devices use the flow of digital wave to connect to locations everywhere. They are reference points for the digital network. Additionally, they allow the product to use connect jump to move to Eden or the Digilab. Blah. Listen, it's not... here we go again. So now we're looking for... Okay, true. We can't pet the cat, so 0 out of 10 game. What was it? The Digi skills? I'm gonna check that. Digimon. Oh, this is the database of all the. Oh, when one Digimon registered? Is that okay? It's Palmon. That makes sense. A Digimon themed birthday party? Hell yeah! Oh, do they have fixed stats instead of... Okay, that's an interesting way to go about it. Oh, how do I get out of this? Oh, that's right. That's actually Bex. What? I don't remember any, like... Hell no. Okay, oh. Oh, okay. So now we can open the firewalls. Code scan. Copy, paste. High security. Okay. Function call. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what themed parties did I have as a kid? I probably had a Thomas the Tank Engine themed one, if I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember though. I just know I was really into Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid. Had a Yu-Gi-Oh one too, nice. I've been thinking, should I get the I've been thinking about maybe getting that new Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it, Card Masters game or whatever it's called? I've watched, like, my only experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been watching, Yu-Gi tubers, for lack of a better term. Oh, here we go. I think we can take down this, firewall now. Yes, okay. Skill is different levels, depending on the resilience of the firewall. You won't be able to take a firewall if your well-cracked skill isn't high enough. What button is X? It's not that one. Oh, it's C? What's up, Jess? Did you also have a Yu-Gi-Oh party? I can't remember. God. I just forget a lot of... I just have a terrible memory, so... Oh. It's me. Phew, I finally got through to you. No. I lost your trace info and had to search again. Where'd you wander off to this time? I see. So you ran into Mirai Mikagura. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her. Your little sis is here as a guest? Nice. You seem to have the craziest luck. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... Nice. Nice. You know? Congrats. Well, I only know the one site, but... Very cultured. What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done. You've saved me some time, hee. Alright, on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go and find and retrieve some. Something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. That is... it is quite the sibling bonding. I don't think I'd ever do that with my sister, but that's probably just, well, you know. That's because she's Arrow and Ace. Oh, okay. If she's too young, then no, that's not nice. Alright. Well, is she old enough to be doing that? Because if she is, nice. This is a key stop to returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay. Searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons now, is it? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. Alright, we gotta go get our drip. Digiline, this is a tool for communicating with people. Okay, so you can talk to people. You can message people. Thank you. Did I surprise you? That's what Digiline is all about, you know? Let's try using simple phrases you learn excuse me, from friends and clients. The Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Oh wait, hold on, I have to... Please select a reply. She is 18 but acts like a 14-year-old. Well, she's 18, so it's fine. Got it. Let's see. Okay. Alright, now we gotta go hunt down our drip. We gotta re-drip. But I get you. I mean, I'm... what? 23? I'm gonna be... And you know, I do not act my age. Okay, here we gotta... Oh my god. Is there any way to fix this running speed? Hold on, I'm gonna check the, I also want to make sure I remember the... I think it's V, or is it B? Options. Button settings. The real shit? Oh my. Well, I mean... Teenagers and hormones, man. They gotta do what they gotta do. Let's see. What is this? Gonna plan the funeral. Oh, look at these! Oh, you can... Okay, scan data of new Digimon. Collected on Digimon. After Digilab, you can Digi-convert and browse detailed data by making friends with a Digimon through Digivolution and De-Digivolution. Okay. More, oh. I mean, listen, come on, she could be doing something worse. You could have caught her watching, Joe Rogan or something. So just be grateful it's not that. This is a bit, you know, basic, but it's still the beginning. Not expecting any truly chaotic things quite yet. Do we got an avatar part? How do we equip those? You know, you recognized it, didn't you? So, what does that say, huh? I mean, you know, older sibling and all, you gotta set a good example, and it seems like she's following your example, possibly. No, okay. Is she okay? Oh, I was wondering, is she just like watching it in the living room or something? Because honestly, that would just be like points for boldness alone. Oh, lovely. Does she know you can? Their own types and attributes. Digimon's type is shown in a mark in the upper left of their stats. Attribute is displayed by color. Good affinity is shown with a red target ring, and bad affinity with a blue target ring. Consider affinities when choosing who to attack. Okay, there are 4 types. Virus, vaccine, data, and free. Okay, of course free is off limits. That's just the neutral type. Attacks with good affinity inflict double damage. Attacks from a type with bad affinity we inflict half damage. Alright, go for it if you think you can. Good luck. Rat. Okay. Rat. That clip lives rent-free in my head. Good attributes. 1.5 times normal damage. Skills. Attacks using skills reflect the attribute of said skill. Okay. So... okay. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Red. Okay, so I'll be good against this one. Oof. Super overkill. Ow. That's so cute. Just flailing its arms. Let's just do a regular attack. Let's see how much damage it'll do. Okay. We're still really strong for these guys. You know, for once I'm actually grateful for a game's tutorial system because I don't know jack shit about this. And then we'll probably one-shot this guy. Oh, never mind. I guess I should have expected from his rocky exterior that he would be somewhat more tanky. Let's see. Okay. Oh, almost leveled up from that. Let's see, and we get an avatar part as well. Okay. I'm guessing. Oh, hold on. Incoming message. Such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes. Oh, I can't reply to that though. My one complaint, rip, is that the running speed is, you know, this. I mean, do you really want her to come in and then see the chat and see that you, see you talking all this shit on her? Although I guess your siblings, you guys are probably used to that. Oh yeah, I understand completely. I am so bad about that. If I ever leave somebody on red, it's just because it completely slipped my mind after I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, I should reply to that, and then I just didn't, and then just forgot. So cute. Oh, look at that bean. Look at that fucking bean. Ghost bean. Baby slime. Wait, do we heal in between battles? Because I don't think I leveled up there, did I? So, do we just heal in between battles or no? Well, so we were just annihilating them. Did I level up? No, I didn't. Yeah, do we just heal in between battles? That's nice. No new skills. Rip. That's fine. Listen, if she's watching, you know, all that, she's probably in a bit of a different mood than stream watching, huh? Let's see. Oh! Rip. Oh, look at this dude's funky hair! Or is that supposed to be like a shark fin? Sunomon. She's just going through her rebellious phase, it's fine, right? Attack-o boost. Who's this? I don't remember. Oh wait, this is the... Is this a character we already know? You aren't worthy of going any further yet. Alright, thank you, Bouncer. Once you've proven your strength and pride as a hacker, the path will open on its own. Okay. Can't I just... Okay, I can't... Sheesh, alright. Chill, my dude. So rude. I wonder if I can just go around and open it up from the back. Gotta hit it from behind, yeah. Okay. Hello, Justice Sister. Speed Overworld. It's fine. Just how siblings show their love, right? Let's see, anything else for us to get tutorialed on? We have gotten the baby slime. Venom trap. Ow. Oh, we're poisoned. That's very rude. Suffer from abnormal statuses in battle. Unique effects, drain HP or altering stats. We're always undone at the end of the battle. Oh, nice. Jess, did you thank anyone for your birthday cards? Okay, confused. Okay, that works the same as I expected. Stun reduces speed and puts the Digimon lower in the timeline order. Huh. Oh, poison works like toxic. Dot, oh my god, that's adorable. Changes into sprite, becomes unable to cast skills. Doesn't heal naturally? Oh, bug doesn't heal naturally. Of course, good, good. Stat changes such as increased attack or lower defense continue for 5 turns. Activating the same stat change during this period will reset the turn count to 5 turns and stack that effect. So you can, but you can't lower accuracy or evasion or crit. I'm glad you can't lower accuracy. That would be annoying. That's always been something that's annoying. Anyways, just demolish this. Babumon. Scan complete. Okay. She really is your sister, huh? Without you? Do you have sibling watch-alongs for that kind of thing? I mean, I suppose, you know, it's more than just the eroticism, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever watch that with my sister. Seems more like something you do with the homies, you know? The bros. You still have 2 brothers. Oh, I never opened, like, anything here, did I? Or was here where the, What, you're gonna watch it with them? Yeah. To be fair, yeah, that does feel a bit weird. I just wanted to say the funny meme thing. But you know, I mean, if you've got close enough friends. Or, you know, friends with benefits or whatever. So can we open this export? What does that do? Let's see, have we gathered enough? You don't have... Exactly. What kind of homies are you if you don't watch Yali with him? Honestly. Oh! Cross combo can occur when 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline. Cross combos power up attacks and skill effects with the help of allied Digimon. Cross combos are split into 4 types of attacks. Chain attack. Okay. Skill up. Okay. Cross combo occurrence rates are displayed on the timeline. The bigger the gauge number, the higher the rate. The gauge fills with you as you attack, and Digimon with higher camaraderie will have a higher occurrence rate. So are they going to use it against me? Because I only have 1 Digimon. Just thinking about it too much. You know, it's just Yali. What is this? Okay, ow. Very rude. Not poggers. Unpog. Un's your pog. Unpog's your pog champ. I have brainworm cell. Let's see, is that all of them? Yes. Got an avatar part. How many is that? That's 3? Oh, okay, that's probably all of them. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. You look at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. Discord server win? I need to get on that. I mean, I guess I have a Discord server, kind of. Not really, though. I have a Discord, but it's one that I made years ago on accident, and I'm now using to do the... Is this the Fugi Reactives thing? But yeah, I'll try to make a Discord server at some point. That'd be something good, I think. Yeah, that way you guys can actually know when I go live. Instead of me just going live out of nowhere. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. What? What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out like you always do. Since you went in through an agency terminal, my guess is you should come out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. You could die. You could just die, bitch. You always know when I go live? That's nice, that's good. You have the notifs or whatever. But you know, Discord's always good for just chatting and whatnot. In the worst case, if your data gets scattered throughout the network, I'll salvage as much as I can. Yep, she's really saying you could die. You might die. Hehe, I'm joking. Sort of. Try it. Try it. Try it, you won't. Okay, let's look like a person again. Logout zone is still broken. Guess whatever Arata did was temporary. Oh. So we can't log out here? Your wine? Oh no. Let's see, how do I get more Digimon? That's the one thing I haven't been able to quite figure out, but I think I know somewhat. But how do I guess I have to walk all the way back now? But rip F for the wine. Very unfortunate. Hopefully you didn't spill it too bad. I have somehow not spilled anything yet. Hello, roommate. That is a very good wiggle. He left. Instant. So you were watching some nerd-ass shit and left, huh? I don't blame him. At least, I don't know what he said. What happens if we get it over to like 200% or something? Baby slime. Kill. Murder. Violence. Blood for the blood god. Let's go. But yeah, I'll get on Discord server. That is something I should do. Wait, what's up? If I ever want to do this as more than a hobby. What's YBC? So angry. And without you, terrible. How could she? You have to walk all the way back, huh? It's okay. I haven't really watched too many. I guess I've read more than I watched, though. A special one, oh. It's like, it's the same for, you know, like with anime, and like just generally shows. It's just a lot easier for me to... My game is still lagging? Really? I thought I wasn't doing too bad. Is the sound lagging as well, or is it just the game? Or I guess if the game's lagging, the sound probably is too, isn't it? That's a name. That's a name and a half. It might be that. No, that's how. I'm not joking. That's how the running has been the whole game. This is our walking, by the way. I'm just gonna hold this button down, and you can see how far we get. But that is a name. You're reaching Bitch Club. Oh my god. That's hilarious. You grew white hair? Yeah. And the time it took to walk that far, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. It is so slow. I'm gonna like, after stream probably, I'm gonna check and like mess with some settings in game to see if I can fix it. And what's up, Jess? Also, I'm writing I'm writing YBC down for later, but don't worry about that. Pollo, man! Pollo! Pollo, pollo! I can't do a good Kirby. The new Kirby game looks good. I mean, to be fair, most Kirby games do. I don't know if they've really ever had a bad Kirby game per se. Watch it with you. We'll make it our first Discord watch party. Oh boy. Would that even be? I don't know. It's tempting now, I'm not gonna lie. Just everybody keep 2 hands on the desk. Let's see, can we get out of here? I'm loving this game, but dear lordy. You know what? I'm serious too. I just laugh a lot because that's my reaction. All good, all good. We just talked about more yaoi. But do not. I have zero hesitation. Perry Alta, you say? I have not rewatched that in a long time. Hesitation isn't the right word. Inhibitions? No. It's like a good thing. No. Hold on. I have zero self-control. So I will do it. But Harry Potter, I haven't watched that in forever. I think my parents rewatched it somewhat recently. We watched one of them at least. I think they're watching Community right now, which I probably should honestly start watching with them. It does seem like a funny show. I'm just bad at starting new shows. I'm more likely to rewatch or reread something for the 5th time. The funny thing about that... Ayo, D-Type, how you doing? The funny thing about that is I don't have Netflix. Okay, I was about to say, am I going? But hey, how's it going, D-Type? Happy to see you on in here. Yeah, all good. Glad to see you here. Let's see, what was it? Was it the Digibank thing? Let's see. Load Digimon? Digiconvert, I think is. Digimon with 100% scan rate or higher can be materialized and made into allies. Scan rate max at 200%. The higher the scan rate, the higher the abilities Digimon receive when created. Yeah, they're not a bot. I don't think everyone is a bot. I'm better about that now, okay? Besides, D-Type streams too. If I had the shout out command, I'd shout them out. But go check them out, they stream too. Let's convert Pabumon. Look at that egg! Look at that Lego egg. Baby slime! Slime time! Type free, attribute neutral. Yeah, I don't have like any of the adhesive bubble blow. Oh, this uses plant types as well. Yeah, I don't have like anything. You can probably just put his, hold on. Yeah, you can just put his link to his Twitch in here, honestly. I do gotta make it work. I need to get on that. I need to get, what is it, Nightbot and whatnot in here? Let's see, personality, what does personality mean? You wanna be stream elements? Go for it. Let's see, Coromon. We'll probably just do these two. Oh, look at it. Oh my god, it's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Fire attribute. And what skills? Bubbles. Oh, it has a water. Reject humanity becomes stream elements. And then Poyomon will probably wait. What was? Oh, that was the boss. Yeah, can't convert that. Oh, those were the yeah. Oh wait, no, conversion not possible just because we haven't seen it. Quote. Quote. You probably know something better than me about. I caught their stream earlier today. Yes, I know. I'm very happy to have people who are not bots in here. Why do I feel like I'm moving faster in here? Not on the field. Anyways, let me see. Let's see. How do I... Oh, I have to move them into my... I know, real people. Very terrifying. Let's see. Party Digimon. Digibank. Okay, they're probably in the Digibank. The Digivice need to take it along, has its own capacity. Use memory up items. Digibank. How many? Okay. Okay, so that's 3 memory. Listen, Jess, you just caught me on a bad day. I don't usually suspect everyone of being bots. Okay. Terrifying. Let's see. Christy Menov. Just the rank of an island. Okay. Don't really need to use that yet. Humans in stream, I know. I'll have to get used to it somehow. Okay, that's oh dear. Let's see, what was it? How do where did I need to get back to? Well, I've got some new Digimon. Oh, look at them, they follow you around! Oh, that's so much better. Look, Pokemon could only have one follow you around. Digimon is obviously the superior game. Yeah, go for it. Big question. That... I have no idea. It is literally just the running that is so slow. Everything else is fine. The running is literally the slowest thing in the world. I don't know why. It's I know. I haven't even shown you how slowly we walk. You missed it. I'm gonna show you after this. It's gonna be insane. You made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you still adhere to physical laws has to do with an instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. It might be, that could be it. Huh. I don't know how much, but the problem is I don't know what frame rate my computer can really handle, but it does seem to be handling this game pretty well, so I might go in the options and change. Maybe I'll mess with it a little bit after this conversation. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. So, yeah. Probably. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, I'm sorry, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. And could you stop calling me Kyo-chan? It's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. Thank you, I appreciate it. Not gonna happen, dear. You'll always be Kyo-chan to me. Is this her dad? Or I guess childhood friend or something? No matter how old you get or how brilliant of a detective you become. Hey,
それでいつからそこにどこまで話を聞きました？
how long have you been there? What have you heard?
今来たところだが、なんか
I
ま
just
ず
got
い
here. Is something wrong?
Ah. 先客
Hold
がい
on,
た
can
の
I
か。
actually?
すまんすまん。
No, I can't
依頼
check it
話
from
の最
here.
中だったのかな。
Oh, oh, she really did become stream elements. Oh my god, congrats, good job. Woo! Wait, what's that little bit at the end there? Rejected humanity become bot. Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Were you going over a case?
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが、
No, this
少し
is,
毛色の
well,
異
a
なる
client
存
of
在でして。
sorts, though of an somewhat unconventional nature.
では
Oh,
何者だ。
just who are you then? That's a secret. Like I said, no one in particular.
そんなところです。
Not yet. Listen, Jess plays by her own rules. I can't control her. She's wild. She's a wild card.
又吉刑事。
Or, how are you feeling today, Jess? How's the gender fluid tasting today? Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi.
父の代からの付き合いでね。旧知の仲。
He's an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. And let me know if you want me to let the speech keep going with the Japanese voices. Looks are deceiving, were you thinking? Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold.
でなきゃ探偵的な
change your
う
name.
さんくさい連中とつるんだりしないさ。
But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier element.
おっと、出現出現。
Oops, a slip of the tongue. I like
そ
this
れで
guy.
何か事件ですか？
So, is there something afoot? If it's a case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit.
今美味しいコーヒーを入
I'll
れて
just whip up some tasty coffee. You're my fucking girlfriend. I still think about that post. Oh my god. I do not, Mike Clark. I am still in chapter 1. I apologize. But hey, welcome in. This is my first Digimon game, so I am learning the game. But I'm assuming from that you know quite a bit about Digimon. So I apologize if my knowledge is a bit on the lower side of this game.
いやいい。今日は依頼じゃない。コーヒ
Oh
ーいいよ。
I'm guessing she makes a pretty nasty cup of coffee then, huh? No thank you. There's no case today. No need for coffee.
エデン症候群の件で少し気になる噂を耳
I
にし
heard
て
a
ね。
rumor about Eden
きょうちゃん
syndrome.
も興味があるん
Thought
じゃ
you
ない
might
か
be
な。
interested, Kyo-chan.
聞かせていただきましょうか。
Let's hear it then. Yeah, my yeah, that is my stream image. That's my like very super scuffed model that I made myself. Made being very loose terms, because it's basically just the one of the default models with glasses and a different shirt. But oh, Digimon Rearise. Oh, I didn't know there were phone Digimon games, which, you know, shows how much I know. But that's cool. But yeah, welcome in. Chat's a bit chaotic, but they're always like that. But it's he, they, okay. All good, I get ya. I should have like a once I get once I have like channel points or whatever, which I don't, I think I have to be like affiliate before that or something like that. Maybe I'll have like a pronoun redeem or something that you can redeem in chat, and it'll be like say your pronouns or something. Yeah, that's what I figured. But once I, you know, hopefully hit that, you get the good shit. Hell yeah. Oh, Voliparo. Hold on one second. Oh, there is a good Chrome extension. That's cool. I have a I have one. Well, I don't know if it's an extension, but I've got a web captioner thing going right now, so I could probably just. So I've already got Chrome open, so that's a good idea, huh? You'll have to send me the link for that later, or whenever. That would be cool, because, always good to be able to announce those. Yeah, go for it. I think I have, I think link sending is completely fine. So yeah. Oh no. That's right, I forgot your sister was watching some interesting material. Pronouns Alaho. Okay, let me see. I'll right click, let me copy it. Oh my god. Super Brave Omegamon Merciful Mode. Hold on, Holy cow. He is not a bot. He is not a bot. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it is. That is insane. Let's see. Twitch trap pronouns. Okay, let's see. Change it whenever you want. Oh, okay, cool. Tag in chat. Oh, wow. Let me see. Let's log me in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I got caps lock on. Yes. Jeez, do I remember my password? I know, there's a surprising amount of not bots in the chat. It's honestly been a while since I've had a bot. Oh, jeez. What was my password for this? Or do I have to use... It might be the most secure one. Okay, it is that. Okay. That is quite a Digimon team, by the way. I'm assuming all of those, like, super... tenacious, I guess those are like buffs for them or something like that. I don't know quite yet. I still haven't. I just barely got to past what, types and attributes. So apologies. I am just starting out. Let me see. Give me a... Let's see, now I need to check my email. I'm trying to do this right now, I don't know why. It's a lot. Now I understand how, like... Oh, I misspelled it. I mistyped it. Now I understand what old people feel like when they, like, see the video games. Do they all start from the same Digimon? Are they all digivolved from the same Digimon? Authorize. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh. And then... Oh! It has a lot of good options. That's cool. And then... Pronoun set. So... Will it just appear in chat now, or... Huh. Yes. Testing. It should show up in chat. Or do I have to... I don't know. But what's up, Jess? Is your sister still watching that? But it should be set up now. Delete my pronoun. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Just get rid of it. No pronouns. Pronouns none. It reminds me of this, like, I've seen like a comic where, like, a character asks, like, oh, can I have your pronouns? And the other character says them, and then they just steal their pronouns. And then they attach them to their own, so they gain extra pronouns. But yeah, there we go. That's a cool thing. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. And everyone else, you can use that too, I think? Probably. If you wanna. But anyways, finally back to the game. She's at your favorite scene? Nice.
No
need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Omegamon, Merciful Mode, Imperial Drymon, Fighter Mode. Start off... Agumon. Okay, I know... I feel like I know I've heard of Agumon, at least. That's like the really... That's like the... Like, almost Pikachu equivalent, isn't it? Like, in terms of popularity. Is that the little, like, dinosaur... I mean, they all look like dinosaurs. The little orange dinosaur one? I'm so sorry. I am sounding... Oh my god. I am very... I am very new to this. I apologize. Well, let's hear what you have to say. Help? Help how? You think my mind can help you with that? So, my mind's more broken. I see. If you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. Sorry, just seeing that. It is the orange dinosaur. Okay, cool. The rumor concerns the special ward in the hospital where they're isolating the Eden syndrome patients. I actually don't know anything about this. Yes, my Digimon knowledge is also quite a bit lacking. But I thank you, Mike. Do you mind? Let me know if that's okay, and if you're okay with me calling you that, Mike, or what? Let me know what you want me to call you. Sorry, and thank you for dumbing it down for me. Oh, do I need to explain what Eden syndrome is to your future specialist? Please do.
エデン症候群っての
It's a
は
rare condition
エデン
where
を利
Eden
用中の
users
ユーザーが
suddenly lose
突然意
consciousness
識
and
不明
are
にな
unable to
り
wake
その
up.
まま目
Oh
覚め
shit,
な
they
くな
got
る
troned.
年々患者数は増えているが
We see more and more
原因
patients with
治療
each
法
year,
症状
but the cause, symptoms, and treatment
多くが
remain a
謎に
mystery.
セントラル
This
病
voice is
院に
terrible
は
for this.
エデン症候群患
There's a
者の
special
専用
ward
病
at
棟
Central Hospital
特
for
別
Eden
病棟があっ
patients.
て
Treatment and a
そこ
search
で
for
は
the cure
研
are
究及
underway.
びが妙に情報統制
But
が
information there is kept heavily
患
restricted.
者の家
There
族
are
も立ち
facilities
入れ
even
ない
relatives can't
秘密
enter.
の隔離施設があるとか
Let them lurk, all good. Yeah, they can lurk. I'm glad for lurkers. One of their names is even lurk.
上白の
Almost.
イメージダウンになるのを
The
恐れ
rumor
て
is that they're
事実を
concealing
隠
facts
蔽
to
し
help
ているんじ
protect
ゃないか
Kamashiro's
なんて
image.
噂もある
But yeah, I mean, I know, yeah, I think so. Another streamer had told me that pointing out lurkers is considered bad etiquette or something like that. And I know you probably didn't know that, and I didn't know that then, but sorry if, yeah. Just for like future, I don't know if like pointing out lurkers is just something probably don't want to do in the future, if that's alright. But I mean that's what I know, so yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that it's like bad etiquette to point out lurkers, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So, but. Tell you again? Oh, okay. I heard it's bad etiquette to like point out lurkers or I guess like reveal their names in chat or anything like that. Try to draw them out of their lurk, basically. That's what I've heard, though. I don't know. But sorry. I am very new to all this, so if anybody, you know, has that's what I've heard. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's meh? Oh, okay. I figured you might know more about it on a D-type. Like, I have not been streaming very long, so if anybody has, like, any tips or anything, please let me know. I need all the help I can get. The rumor is that they're concealing facts to help protect Kamashiro's image.
今回の件も噂の域を出ない類ではあるんだが
Yeah. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now.
近くセントラル病院の背後が動き出しそうだ
But lately, there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Also, I guess talking about this might be doing that. Yeah. Behind the scenes, meaning Kamashiro Enterprises, right? But it's all good, Jess. I know you probably didn't know that. Yeah. Yep. Or they're, you know, watching like multiple streams at a time or something like that. It's... Yeah, I get it. Did I say this line? I probably did. Hold on, I can actually check. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. It's alright, because I have like a closed caption thing, kind of, sort of. If anyone wants to use that, let me know how it works, please. Or let me know how good it is. Yeah, the hospital under Kamashiro's control. The same Kamashiro who runs the Eden network. But yeah, I didn't know that either. I think Lan told me that actually. But just good to know, I guess. I don't know Twitch etiquette very well, so. And it's probably not that big of a deal, Jess. I'm sure, so don't worry about it too much, but just, you know, for future stuff. The number of patients is increasing and symptoms are getting worse. Now of all times is when Kamashiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question. Security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up.
これは何か
This means something is afoot. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to ninja our way in there with our cyber
よう
powers.
やくですね。
It was going to happen eventually.
ああやっとだ
Yes, indeed.
やはり
Hee,
コ
I
ーヒ
think
ーを
I'll
入
put
れ
up
てきま
some
すよ。
coffee after
景
all.
気よく
We
乾
can
杯とい
toast
き
to
ま
the
しょう。
agency's success.
おっとそろそろ署に戻らないと
Wow, her coffee skill is really bad. Oh, look at the time. I'd better get back to the station.
悪いが乾杯はまたの機会にしよう
Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later.
君京ちゃんの入れたコーヒーは気をつけろ特に色と固形物にはな
How? How do you make coffee that badly? What are you using to make coffee? I'd watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks flowing in it. What's the Super Mario Galaxy? It says something like "whoa chunks" or something. I can't remember it. But Jesus. I don't even like coffee that much, but I know that, like, I don't make coffee too often. I know even I couldn't fuck it up that badly. Jesus Christ.
ほらいつか京ちゃんのコーヒーを鑑識に回す
I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee.
そいつはシャレになんねえよな
That day won't be pretty. Is that even coffee? Huh?
聞いての通りだ。
It was as he said.
エデン症候群絡みの生き
Fresh
た情
info
報は
on
手に
Eden
入り
syndrome is hard to come by.
背後で
Kamashiro's behind
上
the
白の
scenes
統制が
restrictions
行
are
き届
doing
いて
their
いる。
job.
そしてこれからさらにセキュリティは厳し
Wow,
くな
a
る。
pandemic is occurring, and those in power are doing the opposite of what they should be to combat it? We sure don't have anything like that, I'm sure. And security would only get ramped up all the more from here on out.
エデンで異変が起き、異常な状態の君が
There's
現
something
れた。
very strange happening in
タイミングを
Eden.
同じく
Then
し
you
て
show up in your
神
weird
城も
body,
動くとい
and
う
at the same time, Kamashiro's apparently on the move.
これは偶然か？
Is that all merely a coincidence? Coincidence? I think not.
いいな、必然だ。
No, it
こ
has
の
to
上
all
なく
be
明白
connected.
な論理だ。推理するま
The
でもない。
rationale is plain as day. No leaps in logic necessary.
私はこれからセントラル病院へ向かう。
I'm heading to
セキ
Central
ュリティ強
Hospital.
化の前に
I need to get as
可能
much
な限
info
り
as
情
I
報
can
を引き
before
出す。
security has stepped up.
君もぜひ同
I'd
行
be
してくれ
thrilled
たま
if
え
you came with me. What?
君の状態に関する情報を
You
得
might
ら
be
れる
able
か
to
も
get
しれ
some
ない。
info on your current state. Yeah, we are a funky sort of cyber being right now.
求めよ、さらば与えられん。叩け
Seek and ye
よ、
shall
さらば
find.
開かれん。
Knock and it shall be.
いや、君の場
No,
合、
in your
開
case,
け
let's
ご
go
まが
with
適当か。
open sesame. Was that supposed to be a joke? Hospital. Do even okay, I'm gonna try to change the frame rate or something once this ends. Well, what to do? At times like these, I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Don't call it that. Why would you call it that? Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. A frontal attack? That seems a bit sketchy. You're a pretty sharp one. But preconceived notions can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Don't ask for details. They say that ignorance is bliss after all. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. What? Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. My dear Watson. Become a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. It's really a lot of fun, hee hee. Ooh, I like this art style that they have in the still shots. Oh. Who is she? If we met them already, apologies, because I have terrible memory. Lots of dots flying around. What is it? Why are we a battle stanced up? Huh? Hello. Great conversation there, bud. Wasn't she in the elevator? And then she left it, and then she's walking back into it. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna see options. I can't change the resolution, it seems. Strange, yes. Welcome in, Llama Lord the Crab Slayer. That is a fantastic name. I can't seem to change it. Maybe because it's in window mode. Change it to borderless window? I can change it now. But I need it. I need to be able to... I don't have, like, multiple screens. I'm doing all of... I have my chat and my everything else on one screen. Which is a bit scuffed, but... I don't want to have to alt-tab back to the chat every time. Let's try applying settings, and then... It said it was borderless? Can I... Full screen... So window only has one setting. Borderless window has two settings. Full screen has lots. Let's keep it on borderless. And see if we can change the size of the window. Yeah, I know! I was like, oh god. Okay, well let's first test this out. It looks better? I think we're actually getting places. I don't know though, the running speed still looks slow. And how do I change the window size though? Because it said borderless window. So shouldn't I be able to change the window size? Same speed? You know what? I'm going to test just to make sure, to see if this is changing anything. I'm going to test it on the highest settings. So full screen, 4K. This might make things a little slow. But okay. It does not change my running speed whatsoever though. So, yeah, that is just the running speed, it seems. Also, apologies. Computer, I'm so sorry. I wasn't gonna maintain that for long, but I guess we'll go back to window, because it didn't seem to change anything. Battle cutscenes, Didius. Yeah, I don't know. It's... Hold on. D-type. I did say I was going to show you the walking speed. Observe. We're like moonwalking forwards. It's ridiculous. Like... How? Hold on, nurse. I'll be with you in 5 minutes. Give me it. Oh, I can talk to you. If you have an appointment, please sign in and wait at the reception desk. It's so bad. I don't know why the movement in this game is like this. It's been like this, and I thought maybe I could change it. In options, maybe there's an option I missed? No, not keyword. And I looked up stuff and I thought it might be... I don't know. It's so weird. It's so funny though. Button settings. I don't think any of that's gonna be any help. And I thought graphic settings? I don't know. I don't know graphics very well, so I don't want to mess with it too much. But it is hilariously slow. Like, what is this? And like everything else in the game is like running fine. So this is our running speed, which is like what is probably and like yeah, pretty much. I think one of the kid characters in like the first cyber area that you go to had parents with him, and he was like running around like that, which like, buddy. And his parents were like, "Oh, don't run so fast, you're gonna fall." And I was like, uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. I looked up some stuff, but like, Jesus, it's hilariously slow. Like, the running is like, maybe, it's like a little bit faster than most games walking, I feel like. Like, and just a little bit. Like, it is ridiculous. Let me see. Oh, oh, really? You've seen other playthroughs of the game? Then that is very odd. Let me see. Overworld movement speed. Don't use D-pad. I'm playing at the proper FPS? Steam version. I'm seeing if anybody followers movement speed's fine on the Switch. Let's see. Movement speed went to hell despite the rest of the game kept on working perfectly. There was no fixing it. She kept on playing normally and it just started working normally again by itself. For a while at least. It comes and goes. Guess it only really happens on really large maps because this never triggers in the real world. What? Huh? Okay, this has become like, this is so funny though. Like, this has been my one complaint of the game thus far. Just because it's so... It is just so much. It's so slow. Where did my... Why can't I go back? Oh. Thank you, DuckDuckGo. Okay. Guess I'll have to re-look it up again. Yeah, this is very odd. Digimon... I can't spell. Yeah, I know. I saw a couple things. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, it might be like the complete edition might be... Something might be weird with it or something. Okay, somebody's just hacking the game. And one of the things they note... Yep, maybe my computer has become possessed. I wouldn't be surprised. Wait. Okay, it felt like I was fast for a second. But this is the funny thing. Pointer to run speed and walk speed. Default is 0.08, so 0.16 is double speed. Did they just... like... put the walk in... Did they just, like, accidentally tank the speed when they, like, made the complete edition? Like, did somebody just, like, misinput the speeds and nobody noticed somehow? That would be so funny. You want to know some dirt on the special ward? Well, I've got some. Apparently there's some isolation ward where not even family can visit. Wow. That sure would be sad. I sure am glad nothing like that is happening in real life. Yeah, Cyber Sleuth issue. No lag, just very... By changing my graphics setting, yeah, that's very optimistic. Let's see, running or walking, the default... Oh... So apparently Hackers has a speed buff that you can use or something, like in the game. But this cannot be intended. You know what? I wanna time how long it takes to get across this room. But I'm not going to because that sounds like a terrible idea. Let's see. Does anybody have any fixes for this though? Just slow running speed. That's so weird. We should, yeah. That's true. Yeah, well, it adds to the comedy factor, so. One floor above the general ward is the special ward. It's meant for patients with particularly difficult illnesses. Okay. And yeah, that's true. It's unfortunate. Speak up! My ears aren't what they once were! Okay, that's all he says. Thanks, old man. Crowded as ever today. How long am I gonna have to wait? I have my own personal physician. All the staff are great. It's are kind. It's a great hospital. That is good. So, you want to know about the special ward? I'm sorry, we have a policy against revealing patients' personal information. Yep. Good. That is against HIPAA. Do not do that. What is HIPAA? I can't remember the full acronym. Oh, I shouldn't go in there yet, probably. You know, as far as bugs go, though, this is probably one of the most comedic ones. You know, gotta look on the bright side. I'm sorry, I'm just very busy tonight right now. We're shorthanded with both doctors and nurses. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, That's, no. What is the right button on this? And then just start, hold on. Oh well. Yeah, that looks about right. So, fun fact, I worked in a hospital for about a year and a half. And another fun fact, that also happened to somewhat coincide with COVID. I think it was after about like 3 or 4 months that the first COVID outbreak started, you know, affecting our hospital. I think I got a cold. Got a fever of 100.4, so don't get close. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, are you here to visit someone? The general ward is on the 12th floor. That is good info. Yeah, it was... Sometimes you see people going up to the special ward in the elevator. I wonder if they're family. I feel kind of bad for them. I was only a patient transporter though, so I wasn't actually a nurse or anything like that. But it was still, you know, it was still rough. And I didn't even work like all too often. I had like weird working days because I was still in school. Oh, thank you, D-Type. You have a good day too. Yeah. In-game, we are asking around in this hospital, because people on the special ward are possibly they're possibly victims of Eden syndrome, and some corporation is covering it up. So we're trying to figure out info on that. We are very early in the game. Can I go to the special ward? Just gonna go straight there. No elevator music even. Terrible. Can you really even call it an elevator? Ooh! Huh? Hello. This is the special ward. Unless your family or hospital staff, entry is strictly prohibited. Okey-dokes. Oh, it's me. We can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the rooms without permission. Goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? Take out... Okay. Damn. We take out the two guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to prepare, and the risks are high. Let's not rely on a frontal attack now. We'll trust in your abilities, our trump card. The terminal in the nurse's station should be connected with the hospital network. I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? Yeah, please... Don't commit too many crimes, okay? I know be gay, do crimes is, you know, a mantra for our channel, but not quite so willy-nilly, please. Let's see. Terminal. Is that the terminal that we need to access on the left there? I think they said something on the nurse's terminal. I was assuming it might be on the right there, but maybe we have to access it through this. To Eden. Or maybe there's an access point to the hospital. Eden entrance. Kowloon. Or maybe I have to go to... I didn't go to the other floor, so let me try to do that. Really feels like somewhat of a Mega Man Battle Network situation, though. Especially if, like, you can somehow get on the hospital network from, you know, the wide web or something ridiculous. There's no, like, closed network here or something. This is 12th floor, the general ward. I should change her. I didn't notice she was a tough nurse. Should have given her a tough voice. Oh, maybe this is where... Yeah, there we go. Connect jump is a special ability of the protagonist. You can use this ability on connectors that appear on the map. Approach a connector and press the A button to jump to digital space or the digital network. Let's go. Wait, I want to talk to... Hello? Okay. You know what? Screw it. Let's go! There we go. We just got yoinked! Okay. Do we leave our main Digimon with us? Or... Oh, okay. The others are there, just following further behind. Oh, these guys are cute. So, please, you Digimon veterans, please do not judge my team too harshly at the moment. No, no, bubbles. Oh, ow. Very rude. Okay. Rude. No. Oh, we got a combo going, possibly. Are there any non-cute Digimon? I don't know. I feel like once they get like higher levels, probably less cute. But you know. That's like asking, are there any non-cute Pokemon? And truthfully, no. All Pokemon can be found cute. I think there was like one of the... Well, it wasn't a boss because we couldn't actually fight it, but the first guy we ran into was pretty scary looking. But I mean, I think all the low-level ones are pretty dang cute. Back attack, uh-oh. They have the initiative. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Hang in there, Coromon. Let's take out this one first. Because that one did a lot of damage to poor Coromon here. But it does seem like I get healed after every... Well, no, I don't. Somewhat healed, I guess? I don't know. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god. Ooh, everyone leveled up. Hell yeah. No new skills, though. Wonder what levels they get skills at, or if that's something different. There's a different way of acquiring skills. You managed to get there without incident. Just as I expected it would go. Okay, let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Isn't that a crime? That's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. But until then, we're in a bit of a gray area. No, this is absolutely a crime. Detectives generally operate unchallenged when it comes to this sort of thing. No, this is a crime. This is absolutely a crime. Okay, what is the... Hold on, I'm gonna check. What is the right button? Doo-doo. Not that right button. RB. Is E. Okay, Q and E. Okay. So... where am I at then? Does it show me on the map or no? Oh, I think it does, because I'm in front of these elevators. So... more comically slow walking. Or running. If I leave now, I'll get be caught by security. I've got to get the data from the control room. Okay. Oh, so it's through this way, I guess. We really just said, fuck it, let's commit crimes. Uh-oh. Huh? Is that... no way. Is this... oh. Me? Is this my physical body? Ah, shit, we got Sword Art Online, folks. That was shocking, but... I wasn't expecting to see that my own body was in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose. But if I'm being kept in an isolation ward, then I really must have Eden Syndrome. Huh. Ugh. Sigh. Alright, I am going to take a really quick break because I have to pee. Hold on, let me make something terrible. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the at least then there's some music or something going. I will be right back. Oh god, you can't see it. Hold on. I have to change the font. Jesus Christ. I need to change the where's the color? Where's the color? Where is the color? How do I change the color on this damn thing? Whatever. I'll just leave this and then that shows it. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I was needing to go a little bit ago. But I don't know too, honestly. I guess they just, you know, lots of practice. But anyways, I'm gonna be right back. Hello, hello. I am back. I used the bathroom, pet my puppy, and had a little bit of a snack, so we are good to go. Thank you, thank you. Onward to wherever. Oh. My god, look at these fools still using Windows, eh? Terrible. File 1, Eden Syndrome. A mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those unused to spending time in the digital world. But now, Eden Syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst cases, this has led to death. File 2. Treatments for Eden Syndrome. No effective treatment has been found for Eden Syndrome. Research continues into treatment and causes of this unexplained illness. File 3. Association with Kamishiro Enterprises. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamishiro Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with governmental agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Immediate improvements and user training must be provided to warn users against long login times. Furthermore, the Eden interface uses Kamishiro Enterprises' proprietary technology, making future research sharing problematic. Huh. Oh hey, it's her. The shy girl. Why are you here?
ここは関係者以外立ち入り禁止のはずです。入り口は一つ。警備員が厳しくチェックしている。
This area is supposed to be off limits, with guards watching over the only entrance.
どうやって入ったの？警備員に
How
何か
did you
した？
get in here?
一体
Did you
何
do
者な
something
の？
to the guards? Who even are you? Are you a relative of a patient? Don't answer with a question with a question. Answer me. Don't say that. I'm just a plain old detective's assistant.
ひょっとしてクレイ
Wait, is Kuremi? Oh, she knows her. Huh.
そうですか。いえ、何でもありません。
I see. Well, never mind then.
エデン症候群について調べに来たんですね。
Sorry about that. You came to investigate Eden Syndrome, right?
何か聞きたいことはありますか？
Was there something you wanted to ask? What?
質問があれば答えます。
I'll answer your questions.
誤解しないでください。
Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to come clean in order to clear my own name here.
私は上
I'm
白
in
に世
debt
話
to
になっている
Kamishiro,
人間ですか
so
ら。
if you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think.
あなた
What should I ask? We know all these.
この患者ですか？
This patient here,
最近運ばれてきた
they were
患者で
just
す
brought
ね。
in. They weren't here a few
数
days
日
ago.
前にはいな
Are
か
you
った。
worried about them? Oh,
この人、
you two look
あ
exactly
なた
alike.
に似てませ
Do you
ん
have a
か？
twin, perhaps?
そう
Nope.
ですか。
I see. That's quite the coincidental resemblance, then. We're gonna explain our weird-ass... Is there a
治
cure
っ
for
た人がいた
Eden
と
syndrome?
聞いたことはありません。
I've never heard of anyone recovering from it. Jeez.
私が知っている人で
Someone I know has been
最も
stuck in a
長くて
deep
8
sleep
年。
For a
眠
full
り続
8
けています
years now. Woo! Yikes.
でもきっと大丈夫です。
I'm sure he'll be fine.
きっと目を
Someday
覚ま
he's
し
sure
ま
to wake up.
す。待つしかないんです。今は。
For now, all I can do is wait.
どうなるって
What happens?
見て
Well,
の
as
通
you
りで
see,
す。
patients with
Eden
Eden syndrome
Shokogun
all
の患者
fall
は
in coma.
それ以外の症状は聞いたことありません。違った症状の人は知ってい
I've
るん
heard
で
of
す
no
か？
other symptoms. Do you know someone who's shown others? No. There are rumors Kamishiro is involved in some kind of conspiracy.
それは誤解です。
That's
間違いです。
misunderstanding, a mistake.
上白も
Kamishiro wants to find a cure for Eden syndrome too.
そのためにこうして特別治療室だって用
That
意し
was
た。
why they built this special
専
ward
門医
and
た
have
ちが
specialists working
治
around
療
the
法を
clock to
ずっ
look
と
for a
研究
cure.
し続けエデンのせいで
It's ridiculous that anyone should suffer because of Eden.
なんとかしなきゃいけないんです。
I've got to do something. Uh-huh.
会話の弾んでいるところを邪魔してすまないが、
Uh-oh.
招かれざる客の登場だ。
I apologize for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Another person here?
こんにちは、ケビンさん。お疲れ様。ああ、今日もいいお子ね。
I'm gonna give this my best try. Hello, guards. Thank you for working so hard. Oh, another hottie.
リエさん、今日は来ないはずなのに。
Miss Ree, we weren't expecting you today.
ケビンさんのたくましい大胸筋。リエ、見てるだけでドキドキしてきちゃう。
Alright. Check out the bulging pecs on this guy. One look and my heart is all aflutter.
ああ、我慢で
Thank
き
you.
ない。
Oh, I can't resist. Poke, poke, poke.
岸辺様、仕事中ですので。
Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty.
お堅いのね。
Oh, so hard.
岸辺理恵、背後のお出ましか。
Rie Kishibe, making the rounds behind the scenes.
上白の上役が何を
I'm
しに来たの
curious
か
what a
気になる
Kamishiro
が
bigwig is doing here.
必要な情報は手に入れた。
We got the information we
そこを
needed.
出なさい。
Now get out of there. No need to overstay your welcome.
おっと、私の方にも来
Oops,
客だ。
I've got a visitor as well.
では、ロビーでお茶を。
Let's meet in the lobby then.
Awateze
Don't
sawa
rush
nasu.
and don't make a fuss. And don't run into that lady. I don't think I can voice her anymore. Hide, quickly. See. Oh my god. What a character.
ゆうこちゃん、お元気？
I need to drink some water. Give me a second. Oh, dear Yuko. You're well, I trust?
リエさん、今日はどうしたんですか？
Miss Ree, what
入
happened
室予
today?
定者のリストにはな
I
か
don't
った。
recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list.
ちょっとね
Oh, 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 no, I am not.
え、大好きなゆうこちゃんの顔が
Maybe I was just struck with a sudden urge to see my dear, darling Yuko.
私が一人でいるのが心配なんですか？
Are you worried about me being all by my lonesome?
なんかリエちゃんセンサーがビビビッときた
No,
のよ。
my resense was tingling, and I had to come see if you were being a gloomy
暗い顔
Gus
してる
again.
んじゃないか ほら辛いでしょ
I have
い
made
ろいろ
my dog worried. Come here, little man. I'm fine. I'm suffering, but I'm okay, Milkshake. Oh, you're such a cutie. Do you want to say hi? Boof, 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 boof. No? Okay. Alright, here, you can chill on my bed. Buddy. There you go. Good boy. I knew it! This is all so terrible, isn't it? Oh, there, that was bad.
別に
Not particularly. Oh, look at you acting all strong. But I know all about it. We need to jump in a computer fast.
ころで
By
ところ
the
で
way,
何してたのか
what
な
have you been doing here?
いえ別に
Nothing special.
ピクニック的な
A picnic of sorts?
はいあいえ違います
Yes, I mean, no, it's...
ゆうこちゃん
Yes.
なんか変じゃない
Dear Yuko, is something the matter?
私
No.
たちの他に
Is there someone else here?
誰かい
Perhaps
たりして
a boyfriend?
そんなこと
Sorry, Milkshake. No, it's nothing like that.
それとも彼女さんかし
Hell
ら
yeah. By rights, let's
と
go.
探してみたりして
Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Ooh, shall I have a little look around?
あそこの部屋とかやらしい
That
んじゃなく
is not very professional attire, young lady.
しい
That is not PPE appropriate. Doing something unscrupulous in that room? Or better yet, something scandalous? Oh, that was terrible. Uh-oh. Well, you know, the good thing is we could probably hear her from a mile away, so we know she's coming in.
ほら観念して出ていらっしゃい
Now, I've got you all figured out. You can come out now, Yuko's new squeeze.
このリエお姉様がゆうこちゃ
My
んの
name is
保護
Rie,
者として
and I'm tasked with being Yuko's guardian here.
手取り足
Holding
取り
hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step toward adulthood. Ooh, the drama.
なんだ誰もいないじゃ
Well,
ない
drat, there's nobody here.
でもゆうこちゃん
But dear
別に
Yuko,
構わない
it doesn't matter. You can bring one or two boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you'd like. Oh my.
私なんてゆうこちゃん
Why,
くらいの
when I
時
was
に
your
は
age. Oh,
それじゃ
now
運命の
then,
彼の
let's
様子
check in and see how he's
覗きに行
doing.
こう私たちが揃って顔
Don't
を
you
見せ
think
た
he'll be
ら
happy to see the two of us
きっと喜ぶんじゃない
together?
かな
はい
Sure.
あの人
Same.
どこへ
Where did they... Listen, there's some giant boxes here, but, you know, we can also leap into cyberspace, so we're fine. Thank God that character's gone. I could not keep up that voice for longer than that. Thank you. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay.
行くぞみんな
Maybe I'll clip that later. Oh my god. I'm sad Jess wasn't around to see that. Or hear that. Or maybe she's lurking and I shouldn't say anything. I mean, especially after our talk. Which, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Milkshake, you alright? You're not scared of me anymore? They're scared for me. Let's see. Okay, these should both be neutral hits, right? Wow. Oh, we're not one-shotting guys anymore. Oh, nice. Squirrelmon's pretty fast, huh? Ooh, a crit. Ow. Rude. Oh, wow. Their attacks can poison. That's nice. Oh, let's go. Oh, Vulcan Parm. Vulcana Parm. Or Vulcanapalm. Whatever. Fire. Nice. Scandal complete. I really need some water after that. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, can I move? What's going on here? Oh, it was a right way one. That was weird. Or left. I can't get my directions straight. None of me is straight, it seems. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. Let's go. And then these two combine. Oh, do the combos keep through battles? That's nice. If true. Oh, Pabumon can't level up anymore? Huh. It already reached its max level for, I guess because I didn't scan it too much. Okay, well, let's see if anybody back here had anything to say. It's about time for Miss Sasaki's IV. Then, after that... Yep. You know what's funny? I worked for a year at a hospital. And, I never got over my fear of needles. I was afraid of needles the entire time. Grandpa looks like he's sleeping pretty hard. I wonder if he'll wake up tomorrow. Oof. Can I just walk into people's rooms? No? Good. Yeah, thankfully I never had to give any shots. Not in my jurisdiction, thankfully. Papa, I heard if you come to this clinic you can never leave. Is that true? I want to get better and go back to school. Honey, that's just a rumor about the special ward. Don't worry, you're going to be healthy and back at school in no time. I did have to get my fair share of shots, though. But you know, to be expected, especially working at a hospital. Hunemon medal. Okay. Okay, nothing that way. Nice. Oh, I getcha, yeah. I'm not super great with them either, but I've kind of had to be alright with them. Because a lot of times I'll come across one in my house and I'll have to take it outside because like nobody else is up or something. That's never fun. Because I never like killing them, you know? Just feel too bad about it. Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. You are. I think I remember Maggie being better with them. I don't know. I feel like I had to take him out for her a couple times though, so maybe not. I'm not going back up to the special ward. I might run into her again and have to voice her. You escaped that predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? We escaped. Huzzah. I can't imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. If we think of it as an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden syndrome patient to exhibit these particular symptoms. The first irregular amongst them. Amongst them? Among us? But also the first one. Oh, huh. You developed a fear for them over time. Weird. Nothing like traumatic happened with that, or did your parents like tell you stop playing with them, you're gonna get bit or something, and that scared you or something? Simply knowing that is a major step in getting to the bottom of this. Yeah, I don't know. Brains are weird. I mean, to be fair, you know, you grew up disliking one type of food and brain changes and you like that type of food later on in life, so, you know. Brains are weird. You can't rush the investigation. You mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm. Doggedly and with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that. Oh shit, I think I skipped that. But back to the issue at hand. What are you planning to do next? Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happened? I guess. Then it's decided. You should work here as my assistant. Oh. I better get paid. Oh, he poggin'. Pog. There will be many cases dealing with Eden and cybercrime. The more work you do, the more clues you'll be able to find. Don't worry, I am certain of your potential. And while you're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Besides, with your talents, who else is better suited for a cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things. Yeah! Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant, Cyber Sleuth. Ayo, name drop. Hello, puppy. Oh, you like your ballet rock, don't you?
ソファーにかけて待っていたまえ。
Have a seat on the sofa and wait.
コーヒーを入れてこよう。
I'll make some
我々が全
coffee.
部を祝して
We'll drink a
乾
toast
杯
to
といこうじゃないか。
celebrate. Uh-oh. You better run. Oh my god. Why is there yin and yang in your coffee? Huh?
海ぶどう粒あんコーヒー。私の自信作だ。
That explains that, I guess. Seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty. Huh?
見かけも芸術的だが、味
Oh,
も
I
方
know
法
it
も
looks
ま
all
た格
fancy,
別だ
but
ぞ。
wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma.
では、電脳
Here's
探
to you,
偵誕生
Cyber
を祝して。
Sleuth. Slurp. And then we pass out. Oh my god. What? You got 1000 CSB. Save? Let's save. And thus, our story came to an end. Let's get down to it. I have something for you. Your first duty to kick off your new career as a cyber sleuth. If Nakano is going to be base of operations, you should make the rounds and introduce yourself at the various establishments here. You'll be depending on these places a lot, so it's important they know who you are. Oh yeah, let me explain about the whiteboard. Hanging on the wall to the right of my desk is a whiteboard. You see it? You can accept cases from there. Field practice is better than book learning. I'll put some simple cases up on the whiteboard. Check it out and start working on some cases. Nice. Hopefully I won't be running after perps very often. Chapter 2. Search for the father, Yuko Yamushima? I couldn't read that. Whiteboard displays cases. Click accept to start investigating. You can check the details and current status of a case from the player menu on your Digivice. When you report that a case is over, you'll be eligible for a reward. You cannot carry on multiple investigations at the same time. When you take on another case during an investigation, please temporarily stop the investigation of your current case. Select an interrupted case report to continue your investigation where you left off. Type of case is indicated by a colored magnet. Red is urgent, blue yellow is normal. Green is a Digifarm case. What is a purple case, though? I see that in the bottom left. What is purple? Rewards for urgent cases marked with red magnets are generally better. You should solve those cases first. Not because they're urgent or anything, just because they pay better. Top quality beans. Fucking beans. Oh. Purchase coffee beans at K Cafe. You can find the place yourself. Make sure to say hello to everyone. Okay, so this is from our boss. Oh. Investigation start. Seems like you were able to accept a case. It's pretty straightforward. When you want to take on a new case, get one from the whiteboard, just like that. I'll add new cases every so often, so make sure to check it from time to time. Anyway, go on and start talking to people. I'm counting on you for my case, too. Okay. Whee! Alright, sheesh. Umbrella, yeah. Oh, hey, it's her, with a different cat. A white cat this time. Kitty, 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 kitty. Good day, Cyber Sleuth. Oh? I thought it was about time you came by. Won't you come inside my little shop? There's something I have to do for you. We are bound by fate to do this. Hurry, please. She probably says that for the most mundane shit. She's like signing a package and it's like, we were bound by fate to meet today. Okay then, stick out your right hand. It'll be over soon. Hold still. Next is the other thing. Turn around. Don't move. Leave it all to me. Oh my. I think the media we were discussing earlier in the stream had some similar lines, I'm sure. Let me Next is the other thing. Turn around. Don't move. Leave it all to me. All done. Oh, nice. We got a glove. Hell yeah. I installed a special program into your cyberform, adding some searching features. You can now scan physical things with your right glove and capture cyber data on the target. In other words, once things from the real world are in your hand, they can become cyber data and be brought into cyberspace with you. What? Acquired data will be kept in your storage. Such a convenient world we live in today, don't you think? Modern technology and whatnot. What? What exactly are you? Hee, I know a little more than most about the structure of the digital world. That's all. A lady has to be able to keep some secrets. But if you lose your way, come and see me. I shall be happy to point you in the right direction, to the best of my ability. Use a connection jump to come directly to the Digilab from wherever you might be. The border between this world and the digital one is growing thinner and thinner. The proof of that lies in the fact that I was able to meet you in the real world. But that might not be a good thing as far as the world is concerned. This is likely the harbinger of far worse things to come. Meeting with you assures me of the light of hope that will shine for this world. Fucking Chunubyo. Heh, I wonder if I will enjoy this world. New world. Until we meet again in the Digilab. Wait. Cat! I still can't pet the cat, are you kidding me? Game! Why do you do this to me? 2 cats, and I can't pet either. What is happening? This game is torture. Thank you for playing our game. We have something for you as a token of our thanks. This is bonus content. Enjoy it. Bonus content Omnimon NX. Bonus content Alphamon NX. Oh dear. Seems you don't have enough memory for you. To download bonus content Alphamon NX, you need at least 6 free party memory. Gallantmon, we don't have enough memory. Oh my god! Stop! Stop! How many are there? Jesus Christ. Bonus content, training, recovery, and equipment item set. Miracle Meat. I've seen some... Anyways, never mind. I'm not gonna... Got Power Pine 2. Got Clever Carrot 2. Got Friendship DX3. Got Brave Point. Oh my god, how much stuff do I get? Why do I have all this? I hope to help you again soon. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's You know, I don't think I'm gonna use you. You seem slightly overpowered, if I had to guess, just from your name. That's a lot of damage. Oh, but that does use all the SP. But still, what is this? I'm not using you. Jesus Christ. What was that? Hello. This is Mirai Mikagura's consultation room. Her advice is really solid. If you have life questions, you should go. So, I will not be using those. Those seem like they would break the game wide open. And they just kinda give them to you for no reason. Cards. Card shop. Gotcha. Welcome. We've got a wide selection of cards from anime and games. What? You're not interested? Then you're blocking paying customers. Get lost. Jesus, man. What the hell? You know, buddy, that's not how you get customers. Just gonna say that right now. It's hard to find smaller acts here. There's a lot more selection at Shibuya Records in Shibuya. Yeah, what was that guy's problem, man? I'm gonna get lost here. Jimkins, popular as ever. He's at the top of the indie charts at every shop. Oh hey, it's It's Nokia. I forgot your name was a goddamn phone. Or I guess it's a company, but it's mostly well known for their phones. Yes, little man, I'm sorry. I just wanted to pet you. I'm sorry. You alright? Huh? Oh, hey, you're safe. Phew. Well, I assumed so. After what happened in the digital world, you should be fine in the real one. But are those little critters okay, I wonder? No way! You don't remember? You insensitive clod! The Digimon that protected me. I'm a little worried. Had they not been around, I would have been... Well, I've got this problem, and I've had it since I was a kid. When things get serious, I always get frightened. It's like my mind goes blank and I freeze up. That must have sucked for you. I'm really sorry. Well, do you want to go shopping now? Wow, you're a cyber sleuth now. That's great. A cyber sleuth? Really? A cyber sleuth? What is that exactly? What's a cyber sleuth? No skin off my nose. I don't know if it's good or bad. I totally gave up on figuring it out. It's probably better than being a hacker. That said, I'm a hacker. Naturally, I knows the hacker. Sorry, I've already said that. Arata, he was a hacker. He helped me out, but he was a total hacker. That's a little depressing, knowing I was lied to this whole time. I haven't seen him since. This is the pits. Times like these, I just want to throw on the new Jimmy-Ken single. Get my freak on. Whoever translated this game, or whatever team, salute. You guys really did a wonderful job. Oh, can I just walk in here? Oh, she really is something. La 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 la, the sad hummingbird. That's the newest Jimmy Gun single. You should pick it up. And that was terrible singing on my part, but you know, probably fits for a character. We'll see, it was character appropriate, you know? Okay, let's try going right. Oh wait, I can check to see if there's anything right. There is. Bathrooms. The card shop over there started selling entertainers cards too. I had some rare Jimmykin card went for a killing. No way, for real? I really wanted that one. Unfortunate. That's how it be. Dude. Got Agumon Expert Medal. Okay. Do it. I guess he doesn't need to go. Well, yeah, I guess to be fair, he is cyber, so he probably doesn't need to go anymore. Not something he's happy about, I'm sure. I'm sure he'd rather be a normal person again, but you know, gotta look on the bright side. He sent me a Digiline message, so I wrote back, but I keep waiting and the reply hasn't come. That's because he hasn't sent one yet. Maybe he doesn't know what to say, but if he's interested, he'll write you back. Hell yeah, get it, girls. Yas, queen. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we can use the elevator, but I don't really feel like doing that. Today, I'm going to challenge the triple scoop. Strawberry, chocolate, and what else? Oh god, now I want ice cream. Welcome to the best takoyaki in the universe. You're not a true Nakanoan until you try it. You're not a customer, you're new at the detective agency? Well, that's a true Nakanoan. Well, that's just great. Need to get some more young folk in here to breathe life into Nakano. At your service anytime. Wah-ha-ha-ha! Wah-ha-ha-ha! I tried to do a Waluigi, I did not do it very well. You look shady as hell. Whenever I get too tired at TRF on the 4th floor, I come by here. Okay. Poor kid. Like, really sucks to be known as Gluttonous Nerd Boy as your defining characteristics. The other day, my friend got mugged by some hacker and they took her money. Those hackers really are awful people. Ah, that's terrible. Or no, really, that's terrible. Ah, I wish hackers just didn't exist. A bit generalist, but okay. Ah! Okay, if I don't buy the figure I've been longing for today, I never will. So today's the day, it will be mine! You know what? I admire your enthusiasm. There's been a rising number of disappearances in Akihabara, holy land for us nerds. Now it's a lot safer to come here to Nakano. You can get subculture mecca in either place. This place has a great selection of comics and magazines, and the one I wanted came out today. Full Metal Alchemist. Can I? I don't know, I can't. Well, welcome! Come in! You aren't the new hire at the detective agency? And you're just here to say hi? Oh, you're a newbie too. So am I. I just started this week and I'm so nervous. I can't stop messing up. But I was told that if I was at the front of the store talking to people, I'd get used to it. I'm going to work hard. So you work hard too. Ganbare. I bet I pronounced that terribly, but good luck. Oh. Oh, that just looped. Oh wait, the used book. Blah, blah, blah. You can enter the used bookstore? No, you can't. Well, welcome. Come on in. Oh, doop, 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 doop. Same old, same thing. Same old thing. Jibbity boppy boop. Okay, I guess we'll just keep on keeping on. Oh, this is your streamly reminder to play 999. Please play the Zero Escape series. This is your streamly reminder. Your streamly reminder. Play Zero Escape. I come here every day after class. Where should I play today? The floors above this are residential. Broadway's such an interesting building. I'm not leaving until I've beaten my best scores. To me, games are not just games. They're a constant battle against my future self. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, hold on, what? Fight in the Coliseum? What? Oh, that's that there, I guess. Oh no. Presenting the offline Coliseum. I'm your host, the cute kitty maid, Oruru. Oruru. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Ask him? Meow? What's an offline Coliseum? The offline Coliseum is a place where tamers meet to test their strength. The Coliseum has 6 different competition levels. Winning each cup gives you fabulous prizes. Okay, I don't really want to, but thanks. A metal maniac is someone who really likes them, right? I gave him some rare metals the other day and he paid me a whole lot for them. Oh, okay. Ah, the lovely aroma of coffee. Amazing as always, boss. But I'm totally broke, so I can't drink any. Oof. This must be the K-Cafe has such a relaxing mood. It's easy to just sit there for hours. The waitress is so nice too. This must be where I get the beans. Fucking beans. Can I take your order? I recommend our special coffee blend. It's our top seller from the drink menu, and for good reason. Welcome. Welcome. Please come in. Take any open seat. Huh? You're Miss Karemi's assistant? She hired an assistant? Wow, so you get to... Oh boy. So you get to bask in a radiant beauty to your heart's content whenever you want, huh? I'm so jealous. It's outrageous. Truly outrageous. Boss? Yes, what is it? You don't look at me like that, do you? What? Oh, you creep. You total perv. I quit right here and now. What? What? And I'm taking full payment for this month's salary. Plus, I'll be billing you for 20 months of leering. You're paying me psychological damages. Oh, our customer. You wanted some coffee beans, right? These are the coffee beans Miss Kyoko always buys. Here you are. Obtained select... That's like... Hold on. It looks like he's saying that. Obtained select coffee beans. Yeah! Hang on, Sachan. Quitting out of the blue like that kind of puts me in a bind. Does it now? Well then, shall we negotiate, boss? Power to the workers! Hell yeah. Negotiate. For what? For what? Why, for my hourly rate, of course. If you're going to play stupid, I'll sue. We're talking a harassment lawsuit here. Yikes! Oh boy. They make quite the pair. Be that as it may, I've got the beans Kyoko asks for. I have to stop saying it like that. Thank you very much. Come back anytime. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get back to the office. Investigation of top quality beans complete. Report back to the detective agency. Yeah, she got him good. We always appreciate your business. And say hello to Miss Kuremi. Okay, how much do you need this time? Oh, I'm just talking. I just wanted to say hi. Yeah, she got him good. Let's see if there's anything else. Hello? Oh, are you here to give me a medal too? What kind of medals, you ask? Digimon medals, as if there was any other kind. Collecting Digimon medals is my dream. It's my life, my everything. That's why I'm known as the Medal Man. So, if you come across any Digimon medals, bring them to me and I'll gladly buy them off you. These are collection items with visit various Digimon designs. You can obtain these in various places, and by selling them to the Metal Man, you can get money and view them in the collection. Once you have one, try and sell it. Okay, I didn't know if there was any other use for that. Oh, you've brought me more medals. Okay, all up, I'll give you 100 yen. We've got a deal, right? No! That's not a good... What? You won't sell? I can't believe you'd make this old man cry. That does not sound like much. Whenever you want to look at a lot of medals, just go to the Metal Maniac guy and he'll show you his collection. Fine, I guess I'll sell them. I thought I got like an expert medal too. I guess they just don't sell for much, huh? Then sold! No takebacks. Thanks! Don't tell my wife about any of this, okay? We're just selling you medals, man! I'm not sucking you off, come on! I'm always here, so you can always bring me medals. I mean, unless you want me to. No, wait, never mind. Anyways. Character's a child. Main character is a teen. He was kind of a DILF, though. But anyways, I guess that's the top floor, so... Now time to bring the beans. You didn't hear anything, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait. That's right. She's got more overpowered frickin' Digimon to give me. I think I'm good, miss. Hey, lady, I got your beans. Oh, hold on. I can change my clothes. What a dapper young lad. Oh, we're so dapper. Okay, we can access Eden from there. Seeing if there's anything else. Huh, looks like you've cracked the case. You shouldn't bother me with it. When you complete a case, note it down on the whiteboard. Okay. That's like right next to you, though. I don't see the problem. I guess she just doesn't want to get up and change anything on the whiteboard. See, I got more reward. I got more money from the beans mission than from those medals. What a ripoff. Metal Guy clearly doesn't value them as much as he said. I see. It seems you've made your rounds. There are quite a bunch of characters, but that's what it takes to live in Nakano. Next, I'm going to have you hit the streets.
反電脳体の君が
I want to see how well your digital self can blend in the real world. The final
順応
stage
テ
of
ス
your
トの最
testing.
終だ。新宿で聞き込み
Go
を
around
してきたが
Shinjuku asking questions.
君のことが噂に
You
なっ
might
てい
find
るかも
yourself
し
the
れない。
topic of rumors.
何せ
People saw you
あの
looking like
姿が
that
目撃
after
され
all.
たのだ。その間私は
While you're
私の
doing
仕事
that,
を片
I'll
付け
clean
さ
up
せ
my
た。
affairs.
又吉刑事にも調査結果
I've
を
got to
報
make a
告してお
report
か
on
な
my
いといけない
investigation
んだ
to
な。
Detective Matayoshi.
そ
Aye,
れ
aye,
と
ma'am.
一つ重
And
要
I
な
forgot
ことを
one
伝えそ
important
びれてい
thing.
た。君の
It's
母親のことだ。
about your mother. Did you fuck my mother?
親御さんが仕事で長期海外
It
出
was a
張してい
blessing
る
in
のは
disguise that your
不幸
parents
中
were
の
working
幸いだ
abroad
っ
for
た。
so long.
君が倒れた時
They were going to come back when they heard you were sick, but I told them you were released from the hospital at the
すぐ
last
に退院
minute.
すると君からも連絡して安
You
心
should
させてあげ
contact
た
them and
ね。
reassure them you're okay. What if they just happen to visit the hospital and see my body there? That would be difficult to explain. I called my mother. She's very busy with work. Now I'm worried about her.
親御さんの様子はどうだったかな？
How are your parents doing?
問題なさそうだな。
It seems like there are no problems.
安心したようで何よりだ。
I'm your new mom
これ
now.
からは連絡が来ることもあるだろ
It's good that you can put them at ease. They'll probably call again.
う。親御さんの件は君
I'll
に
leave your
一任す
parents
る
to you.
しっかり
Handle them
対応
well.
してまいる。
That's your duty as their child.
では行動開始。
Speaking of duty, it calls.
Shinjuku
Head to Shinjuku. Bow, bow, bow. Messages. Jimkin's new song brings me to tears. Give it a listen, you'll love it. If you recommend it that much, I'll give it a try. I know you plan to come over this weekend, but stay home and rest, okay? I'm guessing that's our mom. Got it. Sorry for worrying you. Yep. Did she make an actual mission? No, she didn't. So we just gotta walk around. Stay away from me, crazy lady. Why do you have such strong Digimon? You scare me. Freaking... She's gonna turn out to be the secret boss. That seems like you can't walk very well either, huh? Huh? How do you like it? I think I can... Oh, hold on. Wait, I want to see if I can... Oh, I got stuck on her. I wanted to see if I could push her backwards. I cannot. If you turn right before the escalator, there's a consultation room in a detective agency. This whole place looks awful shady. Most of the time that consultation room has no one to consult with. Is it even in business? Damn. Oh, what? Gotcha. Can I roll something here? Yes! One metal spin for 300 yen. Obtained Digimon medal Anjewomon. Nyokimon. Nyokimon. Okay, one more. Gigimon. Big yard. What is this? Big yard. Big yard. I'm actually a hacker in Eden, acting just on the edge of legality. What a thrill of darkness and silence in the night. I need to play that game someday. Never actually played it. I've never played any of the Metal Gear games. I need to get around to that someday. I really like the disorganized feel of Nakano. It just feels like home. You okay, dude? Is your home life good? Oof, that's bright. Okay. To Shinjuku we go. Let's see if we can't find any rumors about our phantasmal self. Oh, that was quick.
大竹なんともなかったんだな。
Zarayo, you're all right.
お俺か
What, me?
ま
I'm fine as well, as you
こっ
can
ちも
see.
強いて問題を
If
探
anyone
す
was
と
going to be
したら
looking for trouble, I'm guessing it'd be
ノキア
Nokia.
のやつかチキンには刺激強す
You
ぎ
can
たはず
either
だぜ
peg her for a chicken or a
ほ
toffee,
とんど
but she
自業
gets what's
自得
coming
だ
to
け
her.
ど
Peg, you say.
にしても
But
あの
still,
化け物
that monster.
初めて見たぜ
That's the first time I'd seen
噂には
it.
聞いてたけど
I'd heard some rumors.
他のデータを
I'd heard
捕食
rumors
する
of some nasty
危ねえプログラ
program
ムが
preying
あ
on
る
data.
あの後運営に問い合
Then
わ
I
せ
asked
て
the
みたん
Edmonds
だ
about
が
it, but they
知らぬ存
insisted
ぜ
they
ぬ
knew
一点張り
nothing.
だどう考えたって
Don't you
不自
think
然
that
だ
that's
と
a
思わ
little
ないか
strange? The Edmonds should have
あんなもん
noticed something like that.
どうにも気になるんだよな
Something bothers me about all this. I have a mind to look into things
本腰入れ
properly.
て少なくとも
At the very
公
least,
式の
this
イベント
doesn't
や
seem to be an
底辺ハッカー
official
の悪
event
ふざけっ
or
て
some
んじゃ
prank
な
by
さそ
some
うだ
third-rate hacker either. Boriparo.
俺がハッカー
Huh?
かどうかって
You say I'm a hacker too?
まあそれは
Well,
なんつうか
what can I say
あれ
about
だな
that? It is what it is.
あっと
Oh,
俺
and
に
I've got an
約束があっ
appointment
た
to
んだっ
keep.
た
I've got to be off.
またその
I'll
うち
see
な
you later. Okay, bye. Maybe Maybe I'll have lunch in that fashionable cafe. Or I could get pork cutlet like I always do. Yeah, no competition on that one. Why do we call her a man-eater? What is our problem? Jeez, man. What's our damage? You can get checked out immediately at a Japanese hospital. I'd prefer that. Oh wait, how do I... Hold on. That wasn't all my messages. I don't think. Wait, why? Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up soon, too. But thank you for coming by, yeah. I get it. Waking up early is no fun. But, thank you. I was actually thinking about wrapping up, right about now as well, so that is good timing. I am going to see... I think I actually already know who I'm going to raid. But, thank you for coming by, Kevin. I hope you get a good night's sleep. And... Let's see. It was a fun stream. I, had a lot of interesting voice acting. Always fun. Oof. Little bit tiresome. Tiring, not tiresome. Wrong word. But, you know, always fun. Yep. Be aware her streams are a bit loud, but I think we are going to raid Queen Irene. She's a streamer that I've enjoyed for quite a while. Actually, I should save. I should save first. Let me save. Let me do that before anything. We went 3.5 hours? We're getting there. We're getting to, you know, just getting longer and longer each time. That's my goal. I want to eventually be able to do some real long streams, but not today. I mean, today was decently long. But she is playing Smite. If anyone knows about that game, you probably know more than I do. But she's just a bundle of energy. So, We are gonna pop on over to her. Once the raid thing goes through. And thank you everybody for coming. Yeah, you have a good night too, Kevin. It was a real fun stream. Lots of interesting topics. But lots of fun talking with you guys. And as always, shout out to the lurkers. Love you guys too. Alright, have a good rest of your week, everybody. Bye-bye.